What's happening, everyone? It's been a couple of months. I know it's been a long break again, but some interesting things have been happening. So I spent about a month on a road trip in the western United States with my wife, and it was just phenomenal to be in nature for so long. And also I spent a full month, even much longer than that, actually 3 years, working on the new album of my band, Adriatic, which we're listening to at the moment. You just saw the green version of the vinyl, which is a green marble. That's the artwork of it. And we're very excited. The new album fits directly after the end of the old album. So where the last one ends, this one begins. Even the two artworks fit together if you check them out. The black one is on the bottom and this one comes on top. There's two albums that kind of progress in a double album concept. So check it out if what you're hearing is kind of your cup of tea. My band's called Adriatic. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, all of those things, Bandcamp as well. I also wanted to show you something else that's kind of cool. We've prepared a few liquid filled vinyls. Check them out. So there's only 15 of these made, and they are filled with actual liquid in a manual process here in Brisbane. And we only have 3 left of these for sale on our Bandcamp page. They are a collector's item, and they are 145 Australian dollars just because it takes 2 actual vinyls and the labor to prepare them. But there's something pretty unique and hopefully exciting for some of you guys. We also have a feathers filled version, which you may enjoy as well. Anyway, enough about the band. You're listening to the album itself at the moment. Let's talk about some McGill decks. So when I was in the States, I got a chance to buy one of the lime green McGills, and it was such an elusive deck. Like, I don't know if you kept track, but it appeared on Skate One for just a month or so, or maybe even less than that, and then it disappeared forever. I couldn't get one while it was in stock. Thankfully, I called around some skate shops and found one. So here we go. I've also got the Black Light Series one for comparison, so that we can have a look at both of them. Check it out. Of course, there's references to the McGill decks, the Skull and Snake in Sean Cliver's books. The graphic is 1984. The one without the eyes is the one I normally prefer. And here is the lime green deck. Now, what's a little bit interesting is that the cover of this deck seems to almost be, the feeling of it is almost like it's plastic. It's very unusual. It's not your typical just kind of glossy paint. This is a cover in itself. So it's a bit strange. And I'll talk a little bit more about the quality and the color when we look at the details. But you know the shape, this one does have a bit of a concave. It's not completely flat. So it's slightly more modern. And let's compare it to the Blacklight Series one. Now, if you ask me about the quality, I'd say this is a much higher quality skateboard. It just feels different on the touch. Doesn't feel like it's covered in a vinyl artwork. So I think vinyl is probably the exact word that I was looking for to describe just the feel to the touch of this lime green deck. Also, something really strange is that I bought this from the skate shop with a bunch of kind of stickers inside, and I only after I got here to Australia did I notice that there's actually a scratch in the paint underneath the stickers, which is a bit shitty, but it is what it is. So kind of my appraisal of this particular reissue is that I'm not gonna keep it. Something interesting before we get into the detail of the graphic is that I also got these Dragon Formula wheels, which you know about for sure. And I think that those green ones could have looked pretty good on a complete with this skateboard. But anyway, you know all about the Dragon wheels. They've really made a lot of kind of news and people are raving about them. I'm thinking of either putting them on my build and skating them a little to check them out, or saving them in the package and putting them in my wheel table. So what you're hearing right now, by the way, is a little reggae part of my metal hardcore band. All right, let's look at the detail of the McGill. It's a beautiful graphic. I love the graphic. From when I was very young, I've been loving this graphic. Can you hear a little of reggae in our music? We invited a professional reggae vocalist from a band called Chocolate Strings to come and sing on this song, Staring at the Sun with us. So, again, by comparison, the absolute stunning version of the graphic in the Blacklight series, just check out how spectacular this one looks by comparison. The snake. So have a look at this part and compare it to this. This one just says 2023. This says 1984. So really keeping with the OG design. In terms of the top graphic, you get the dragon here, and this one is the Bones Brigade series Ovo Dragon. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video and some new music from my band. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music. And get in touch if you'd like to buy a vinyl. We've got some normally priced vinyls like the one that's playing over here. This is the Flora variant. It's green marble, and I think it looks really sweet. There's also some other versions. But some more videos are coming soon, so stay tuned. Take care.